So tell me about Ezra.
Ezra was diagnosed autism level 3 when he was 2 years old. He will be 4 this August. And when he was first diagnosed, they did say he would be nonverbal. And they said basically to get used to the way he is because that's how he will be for the rest of his life. Shortly after he was diagnosed, we did seek a second opinion with Dr. Centers. We found him online because I just felt in my gut like there was more to him just being autistic. And when we found Dr. Centers, I asked him many questions, and Dr. Centers was able to guide us through every step of testing for underlying conditions and yeast overgrowth, gut health, and basically helping Ezra to get where he is at today.
So how was Ezra when he first came?
When we first came, Ezra had no eye contact. Ezra could not tolerate anything. He was in his own world. He did not speak at all, and he only liked to drink milk. And now, Ezra, his diet with the GAPS diet, he's very open to eating almost everything. He's not a picky eater. He actually has his 3 meals a day. We see eye contact now on a daily basis. He's able to identify who mom, dad, and sister is. He has 3-word phrases now. We get a lot of comments of people telling us he looks like a typical 3-year-old, which is honestly great. It's great to hear because we never thought he would get to this point. But again, with Dr. Center's help and guidance, we have been able to see Ezra's improvement and also have been able to see who Ezra actually is and not him be in his own world.
So you tell me that he tells you things these days. What does he tell you?
Yes, he says, I love you. He says, I want more. He says I don't need help. He will tell us if we ask him a question, do you want, this object or this object? He'll tell us, I want this one. There's so many things that I could just imagine, right now he's saying that he wants animals. So he's trying to just, in that moment, tell us what he wants or what he's feeling, what he's thinking. He could identify if he's mad, if he's sad. He'll tell us, I'm mad, I'm sad.
And you were telling me that these days he tells you what he likes.
Yes,
and he had never done that before.
Yes, he has never told us, and he's starting to tell us, I like dancing, I like green, I like apples. So there has been so many changes and gains that we have seen. Obviously, every day comes with its, with its new learning experience. But with Ezra, we have definitely seen a lot of improvements. Of course, just like any other toddler, they have their moments, but I have been able to identify this is now him acting like a toddler and, like a typical toddler, and this is not an autistic characteristic, which in a lot of cases, we just like to name everything as this is an autistic meltdown. This is due to him being autistic, but in reality, a lot of his moments is him being a typical toddler.
And what would you say improved the most with the treatment?
Obviously, it's a combination of everything, but if I was talking to a parent that was seeking immediate help and guidance, I would say remove the dairy, remove the gluten, the sugar, the dyes, start the GAPS diet. Because just that in itself, we had seen a lot of improvements. And again, it's a combination of everything. It's a combination of coming here and doing laser and Dr. Centers doing his portion of the treatment, and also just removing what is not beneficial to their little bodies, that is causing the inflammation, that is causing the sensitivities to their bodies and driving them into overload. Remove it.
And what would you tell a parent that was considering coming to the Hope Center?
I would say do it. Whatever you have to do, whatever sacrifice you have to do as a parent, make the sacrifice, because this really has been a blessing to our lives and to my child's life. Sometimes we're worried about how are we gonna make it happen? I promise you, when you put your child as the first thing you want to help in life, it happens. It will happen, and you will not regret coming to Dr. Centers.
Thank you. So is there anything else you want to say?
I would just say it's a one day at a time. Take it one day at a time. You don't see changes overnight. It is a process. And I feel like sometimes as parents, we're so desperate. We want to see changes happen quickly, but slow and steady wins the race. We have been with Dr. Centers for a year and a half now, and the changes that you see are worth the wait, are worth the process that you have to go through in order to see the progress.
So before you came, had you tried any other treatments or modalities?
No, I had not tried anything. It was 1 month after Ezra had been diagnosed where the doctor told us, this is what you get. I recommend the 40 hours of ABA. I recommend him going to a clinic and being there, basically his whole childhood at a clinic for them to teach him how to work on his behaviors. And that just didn't sit right with me, because I just felt like there was more to it, which Dr. Centers answered that for us. There is toxins, there is bacteria, yeast, mold that we're dealing with. So if you feel in your intuition that it's more than just autism, follow your intuition.
Thank you.